The things we need to reinforce about vitamin D. Vitamin D is a fat-soluble vitamin that is produced by our body as a reaction to sun acquaintance. This is not the only way to get vitamin D. You can also obtain vitamin D through different food supplements. Vitamin D is necessary for our body for many reasons. One of them is upholding the vigorous teeth and bones. This is not it. Vitamin D is useful against many diseases such as diabetes. It is usually known as a vitamin, but actually, it is a pro-hormone, or you can say a precursor of the hormone. Since you are not going to get this nutrient from every other food, it is necessary to know that from which food you get this. Do you want to know about them? If yes, then you are in the right place. I am going to tell you about the things we need to reinforce about vitamin D. For better understanding, you need to read this one till the very end. How much vitamin D do you need? This is one of the most frequently asked questions, that how much amount of vitamin D your body demands. According to one research held in the U.S. Academy of Medicine, 600 to 800 IU is sufficient for the majority of folks. But it is also best to avoid the long-term intakes and doses of this vitamin. Also, to maintain blood levels, some people need heavy doses of vitamin D. Ways to upsurge your vitamin D levels. Now, let us have an on the ways through which we can upsurge the levels of vitamin D in our body. Below there are the most effective methods that you can use to get a sufficient amount of vitamin D. 1. Get your sun bath. This is one of the easiest ways of getting yourself a daily dosage of vitamin D to go outside. The best time to get your sun is early in the morning and also in the late afternoon. It is because that the sunlight is not too strong during these time, and will not damage your skin. Vitamin D is also known as the vitamin of sunlight because the sun is the best source of it. Do you know what the amazing fact is? It is that the vitamin D consumed from sunlight longs twice long as the vitamin D consumed from other food. However, too much exposure to sunlight is also not healthy for your body. 15 to 20 minutes are sufficient for this. 2. Eat fortified food. Some foods naturally contain vitamin D. This nutrient is every so often supplementary to essential goods during fortification. The addition of vitamin D to fortified food varies from country to country. Some common types of fortified foods are: 1. Cow's milk. 2. Soy or hemp milk. 3. Juices like orange juice. 4. Some types of yogurts. 5. Cereals. If you are not sure that whether the food is vitamin D fortified or not, then read the ingredient list. 3. Take supplements. For some people, this one is the easy way of taking a sufficient amount of vitamin D. There are two biological forms of vitamin D. One is D2, ergocalciferol, and second D3, cholecalciferol. The D2 comes from the plants and D3 is obtained from the animals. According to the researcher, D3 is more effective in maintaining the levels of vitamin D in the body rather than D2. So it is advisable to take the supplements that are available in D3 form. Also, it is vital to get yourself a high-quality supplement that is individually checked. 4. Consumption of fatty fish and seafood. Fatty fish and seafood are also rich natural food supplies of this vitamin. A minimum amount of salmon can provide a maximum amount of vitamin D. The content of vitamin D is totally dependent on the type of seafood you are consuming. Other vitamin D-rich kinds of seafood are: 1. Tuna. 2. Shrimp. 3. Mackerels. 4. Oysters. Benefits of vitamin D. Vitamin D plays a vital role in our body that comprises of: 1. Maintaining healthy bones and teeth. 2. Best for the immune system. 3. Promotes the health of the nervous system. 4. Regulation of insulin level. The bottom line. All in all, vitamin D is one of the important nutrients that people do not get properly. People can take a sufficient amount of through different methods. Some of them are mentioned in detail in this article. I hope you find them useful.